Frick you, Kevin! My prediction for the year 2020 is that everyone will live peacefully, and they will cure every disease there is. Is this a first grade yearbook? What is this? What is this quote? This is the most, generic my teacher wouldn't let me put Metallica lyrics here quote I've ever seen. This is, you could be doing so much better, Kevin, but instead you are retroactively spiting us from the past. I guess proactively spiting us. You are proactively spiting us from the past. And Kevin, I gotta ask, are you taking out the haircut on us? Is that what you're mad about? How could you do it to us? Hello everybody and welcome to Kalbus. My name is Lumo and today we are looking at r/AgedLikeMilk, a subreddit dedicated to things that just kind of curdled and started to stink with age. Much like myself. Let's just get right into it. The year is 2192. The British Prime Minister visits Brussels to ask for an extension of the Brexit deadline. No one remembers where this tradition originated, but every year it attracts many tourists from all over the world. This one might just be a joke. I don't know, though. I don't know much about that situation. If there's something going on outside of America, it's not happening and doesn't real. Oh my god, I hate the idea of this. I hate the endless idea of a chain of prime ministers decade after decade marching for a Brexit deadline extension, but no one remembers. It's so bad. Joe Biden can walk upstairs, just saying.
Are you sure about that, Jeff? Jeff, I need to add, are you sure? Are you sure, Jeff?
This is so weirdly exact. Did Orange Man fall down the stairs on the 28th of August? Is that what happened? I need the greater context for the political schema around this time of day. Specifically so I can know, did he fall upstairs? I need to know. I still think the worst one I've seen was Joe Biden tripping with a certain app in the corner of the image. I will not fill in the extra details. That's on you. Do not say it in the comments. Do not speak the evil. But you know. Don't let the devil take control of your left hand, left-handers. The prevention and correctness of left-handedness in children. Oh my god. I don't get why people are like, you can't use your left hand to write. There's conforming to society's norms, which is sometimes a good thing. And then there's completely absurd amounts of homogenization people try and do. This feels like that. This feels like arbitrary homogenization and generalization of a weirdly recessive gene. I got a buddy who's left-handed. He elbowed a guy in the face while he was drawing once. It was very funny, but I don't think that that's why this book exists. He's got a point! Horse versus automobile! Before you discard your horse and buy an auto, it is well to think of the cost. Figure out how much you spend for harnesses, and then think of what new tires amount to. Figure up what it takes to feed Dobbin in a year, and then think of gasoline, repairs, and storage charges. Dobbin is worth what you paid for him 2 years ago. Where's the man with an auto that can say the same? Come in and get a new harness instead of a new car, and remember that Dobbin will take you through snow and mud as well as on good roads, and that his carburetor is never out of order. Oh my god! New thing bad, me old thing good. These damn kids today writing on paper won't know how to erase a blackboard without getting chalk on them. Oh my god, I hate this, timeless diatribe. And it's just marketing. It's just marketing and I despise it. It's the marketing of a dying industry trying to stay relevant. My Airbnb in Hawaii has a Roku that still has the Blockbuster button. Well, hit it! Maybe you can bring Blockbuster back! I miss Blockbuster. I played Wario Land for the GameCube off of a Blockbuster disc, and I have fond memories of that, and feeling sad when I gave it back, because then 2 weeks later, it died. I could have kept that and just soaked the late fees, and then I would have had a game for a much cheaper price. It's weird seeing the empty husk of a Blockbuster in retail spaces and in malls. It really boggles the mind, and I don't like seeing that space. It's upsetting. A game that will kick GTA V off of its freaking throne and being the best game for a decade. 2020 to 2030, it will be Cyberpunk 2077, promised! Oh... This one just makes me sad. Like, not only did the poor CDPR, developers get completely whipped, but simultaneously, the game was bad. Like, it seemed like they were promising Deus Ex meets GTA, and they delivered on neither of these, and I'm not sure if it was a marketing thing, or if we overhyped the game ourselves, if it's a Half-Life 3 kind of situation, but, like, I don't know. It just upsets me. We're 2 years away from the Roaring 20s, and if you think I'm not going to party like a Gatsby from 2020 to 2029, then you're absolutely wrong, old sport. I mean, it is roaring, but it's mostly just roaring with anger from everybody, really. We're all just mad. That's just life. I miss being a kid where I felt anger over a lack of ice cream and not a lack of global stability. Thank God Reddit doesn't have profile pics. The amount of horrible things I have seen in that little circle, it is obscene. There's so much. For those of you who play Final Fantasy XIV, I saw a topless ride in one of these, and that's wrong on so many levels. I despise Reddit profile pictures because all it really has done is expose the degenerates and expose the rest of us to the degenerates, and there's nothing I can do about it. I am just forced to see whatever hentai someone wanted to put up there when talking about, like, learning C++. My eyes have been forced to bear witness to things I never asked to see, and you know what? I'm still on Reddit. Seasons in the north. Summer, fall, winter, spring. Seasons in the south. Summer, fall, winter, spring. Maybe southern heat is harsher than northern cold, and maybe the south is chronically unprepared for winter. I don't understand this post, because halfway through, there's a Scandinavian proverb. I feel like I'm missing some crucial details that would elevate my understanding of this post. Unfortunately, I am lacking these, so we're just kind of stuck like this. Is this about Florida, Texas, the Texas storm? What's going on here? Oh, yes, it's about the cold front in Texas. Thank you, Internet. Very cool. What everyone thought Fortnite killers would be. Call of Duty. Apex Legends. What Fortnite killers actually are. Fall Guys. Among Us. Look, as an Unreal developer, I have to like Fortnite by contractual obligation because it's been what's been improving the Unreal Engine. So I can't really be too mad, even though it's a little bit of a blight on society. But to think that Black Ops 4, with its annual release structure, Apex Legends, would do anything? That's already kind of hilarious. Because those are completely different demographics. But Fall Guys and Among Us? Like, Among Us. Wonderful concept. I'm glad that development studio is doing well. But Fall Guys? Really? They have one gameplay loop. They've got there's no level of dynamicness to it. It's binary. Like, you either pass or you don't. Like, there's not many stories you can tell about what happened in Fall Guys. So people don't talk about it as much, and it falls out of obscurity. When there's no forward progression, there's nothing keeping players in. And Fall Guys, wonderful though it may be, had no forward progression. Cosmetics don't count. If they did, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Either way, I guess the takeaway is society. Society. It exists. We live in one. Games versus box office. Sorry, Mario. Video games will never overtake movies. And yet, the video game industry made more than $170 billion in 2020 compared to the movie industry's $40 billion. Now, hold the phone here, mate. Hold the phone. Maybe that has something to do with the fact that maybe there was this little band that came to the world. You might have heard of them. They're called the Coronavirus. They rocked literally everybody. Now, that kind of trapped us all inside, and you might realize that a lot of the box office sales come from, get this, the box office, where you buy tickets. A lot of the movies, like, actual profits come from, ticket sales, merchandising, all this, that, and the other thing. And there's so much that goes into it that makes the money from these physical things. And when we are denied the physical ability to go to a theater, it makes sense that profits would just drop. I'm telling you, video games good, But let's not use 2020 as a statistical average here, because more people were stuck inside playing games than were able to go to the theater. Okay, this is good. There's a comment actually talking about this. Apparently, the games industry matched the film industry in 2018 and overtook it in 2019. All right, so my argument's completely invalid. Hell yeah, we've learned some statistics. If you ever feel like a disappointment, remember this game from 2013 was marketed as the Minecraft killer. No. Do not put me back in the Cube World depression. Do not put me back there. Oh my god, dude. I'm gonna keep this quick. We're already over time here. Cube World came out when I was in college. I remember I spent Christmas break alone in my decorated room by myself in my dorm. And I was there by myself for like 3 months. And I remember my only company, because my computer was having issues, the only thing it was running was Cube World. So I have so many fond memories of the alpha of this game. Then the actual release came out and they ruined the everything, and it makes me so sad every time. This line from iCarly. I can't do iCarly without Sam. Jeanette McCurdy will not reprise her role in the iCarly reboot. I wonder why. Daniel Snyder, please report. To the principal's office, we have confiscated the feet pictures out of your locker and we need to send you home with your parents. Oh my god. No, she quit acting for her mental health. Like, I feel so bad. There are videos of her cussing out the producer of iCarly on, like, I think it was TikTok. And, like, she clearly was not having a good time by the end there. So it's like, I can't say as though I blame her. There's sadly an iCarly without Sam, but, you know, it's for the best for Jeanette McCurdy. And that's all the time we have here today on Kalbus. If you like this, make sure to subscribe, leave a like, and maybe share it with a friend who could use some good old-fashioned sour with the milk. If you do want more, r/AgedLikeMilk will be another one popping up in just a couple of seconds. But until then, my name has been Lumo, and I hope to see you in the very next Kalbus video. Have a great rest of your day.